Okay. So, I had an alarm go off. Okay. It's December 11th. Another person I think is really cool. I was totally in love with, but whatever. Is his birthday. And I think that I'm in a really terrible place in my life right now, but I gotta say, what happened with them is truly quite concerning, so it could be worse. With them, they accidentally killed somebody in a car accident, but luckily they weren't drunk or driving under the influence or anything. They were just driving on a long trip and kind of dozed off. So I don't know if they're gonna have to like go to jail or anything, but I can't imagine what that's like to have on your conscience. And the person that died in the accident, really crazy. They were young too. I think they were like my age, like 30. The person the other person, yeah, they were both young. And then the person that died, who's like my age, has the exact same name as this other person we know in this small town. Had died at a young age, very suddenly from a staph infection. Like the same name, which is just so insane to me. Kitty, come here. Come here, kitten. Kitten, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, come here. Come here. Oh, come here. Aw. Trying to show you the kitten. Come here. Kitten. Look at these cute little mice. See, come here, kitten. Look, I got your cute mouse. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Gonna have to come here. Ah. Okay, well, he's super cute. Yeah, that still fucking boggles my mind. And it was right around Christmas when the staph infection kid passed away. So that's coming up. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm like really, really, really struggling right now. But at least I haven't like accidentally killed anybody, because I really don't know how I can handle that. But I'm just so happy that, I'm just really glad that the other person is okay from the accident, because I really do love them. They're very loved. They're a really good person. And that's why it sucks too, because I know it must be really hard for them too. Like, I really worry if he just wants to die or is on bad drugs again. And I just hope he's okay. So, you really gotta be thankful for what you got. My big issue right now is just that I have a kitten attacking me. No, that would not be the worst issue ever. I don't know if that's gonna stay. I have really, 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 really bad tooth pain right now, wisdom teeth, which I should have got done forever ago. I'm trying not to beat myself up about it, but it's hard because I'm so mad at myself. Like, why didn't you do this forever ago? There was even a point, seriously, 20% battery already? That's dumb. But yeah, there was a point when I had the appointment lined up and the insurance even approved it because I was afraid they weren't going to. Because my dentist was like, well, they're coming in straight, actually, so you could be fine. And the thing is, why I'm also telling you this is because I don't know if the insurance will approve it, seeing as you're kind of fine. Because they're coming in straight and not, like, into my teeth. But I was like, I want to do it anyway if they approve it. I hope they do, because it was hurting a lot. Not nearly as much as it is now, but it was hurting a lot. But then I just got really tricked by the fact that it would hurt a lot and then go away. And then it went away to the point where I was like, I thought I was fine. And then it would really just come in winter with the weather. And it was very kind of like on and off. But it was always pretty bad when it got bad. And it would sometimes be weeks at a time of just bad. But then, when it started getting worse, my stability was just not there. And yeah, I just, and then, yeah, I just kept getting tricked into it going away and then thinking I was fine. And then that dentist kind of got to my head too, because he was like, well, because I was like, should I or shouldn't I? And he was like, I can't really tell you what to do. You probably should, but you might be fine. And then he was like, if it's really not bothering you that much, you really might just be fine. And that's really what they said. So I just kind of like believed in that and thought, oh, I'm just going to have a couple times where it's juggling and whatever. And for the most part, I'm going to be fine and it'll subside. And then I kind of was under this impression that eventually it would just really subside. And now I'm feeling like, no, it would just be an ongoing back and forth for the rest of my life, which just sucks. And I didn't realize that it was going to get like worse. But I also was in California where the weather isn't as cold or bad for me. So I think that tricked me too. So now I'm back on the East Coast. And winter is now here. It's December. And I'm praying to God that a big part is that we just had this huge storm. It was literally pouring, bucketing rain all day yesterday, just non-stop. And then it's still really cloudy today with some more rain. And so I'm just hoping, because I really do have like sinus migraine things that come with the weather. And that's the thing I noticed too, is that this, it's like here, it's very sinus related, and I have bad sinuses. So these and these get sinus pressure all the time. It's mainly when the weather is bad. So I'm hoping that if it's just, and when I blow my nose, I feel relief here a little bit. So I'm hoping that if that's the case, then it should go away. It's just it's like a sinus migraine thing, and when the sinus migraine thing goes away, then this will chill out. I'm praying, because it really has been so bad for like the past 2-3 days, and just steadily getting worse with each day there. Yesterday was really, 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 really bad. But it was also just crazy rain all day. And then even one of the kids I live here with had a bad headache. And I don't think he gets headaches too often. And he was complaining of a headache. So I just feel like, yeah, it's got to be related to that. And that's a nice glimmer of hope that it should subside. Because the thing is, if it doesn't, I really don't know what I'm gonna do, and I don't have health insurance right now. And then my cousin was like, yeah, in Connecticut you have to like be a proven resident of here for 6 months to even qualify. I've only been here for like, this cat needs to attack me from under the table. Almost spilled all my coffee. I've only been here for like 3-ish, and I don't really have any proof of it either. You know, I don't have any bills. I still just have my California license. I have like no proofs of identity. That's part of why I didn't even get one of these jobs here, which was really sucky, because I didn't have enough identity shit for them, which is so bullshit. And it's just been a constant bullshit thing. I'm still worried this other job won't take me without more identity stuff that I just don't have. And kind of want to heat this coffee up again, because the heat really helps. I think I'm going to do that really quick. Hold on. Heat really does help. I'm really just like, see, because there's steam. And it sucks because it really does just travel all the way up my head. And so I've been taking, I look like shit, obviously. So I've been taking like 3,200 milligrams of ibuprofen a day, like 200. My hand looks weird. Sorry, I just thought my hand looked really weird. 4 200 milligram ibuprofen every 6 hours. And that is a very strict protocol right now because I've been trying to like wait a little more than 6 hours just to see how bad it still is, and it's so bad. Like if I let that pain come in too much and I'll like quickly get back on another 4 milligram for ibuprofen things like that, the pain is just so great. The only way I'm functioning right now is because of the ibuprofen. Like, it's so bad without it. It's like I'm so miserable. I can like barely open my mouth, barely swallow. And even with all the ibuprofen, it's still hard. It's just really bad. I was crying this morning. It like wakes me up. I can't sleep because it's so bad. So I have to take it throughout the night too. Just like every 6 hours. Every 6 hours. 4 200 milligram ibuprofens. And I know that that's like the maximum amount of ibuprofen you're supposed to even take in 24 hours. And even then, a lot say it should really be less than that. But so that's why I'm like, I can't do this every day. Like, I will kill my stomach. It's already kind of hurting my stomach. And it's hard to eat. And I was just forcing myself to eat at 5 in the morning so I could take ibuprofen, and it hurt so much. And I was just crying, eating my cereal as fast as I could in pain. And it hurt so much. And I had to ask my cousin late at night to take me to CVS because I was out of ibuprofen, and I went to get this tooth numbing liquid and Basal that my dad recommended, and I've been lathering it on there and it just doesn't really do shit. It's like the bottom right tooth. The top one, it's really the bottom. This side's fine, thank God, but this bottom right one, it's just all swollen. It's like drooling. The gums are all like scratched up from the tooth, and it's like practically a regular tooth in there now. It used to be like barely protruding, the gums or whatever, barely popping out, and now it's like almost fully formed. Almost. And just really bad, which I'm worried about too, because my dad said it's easier when it's not a whole tooth yet. If it's like a whole ass tooth, it's going to be more intense of a surgery. So I don't know. I should have done this a long time ago. And it's just like the headache just doesn't even go away. I just have like this headache all day. And just like pressure. And like I can't think straight. And I think that ibuprofen makes me really, really tired. It's been making me really tired and out of it. And then with the headache too, it's like I just can't even think. And I can't even function. And then I'm just playing this race against time with the 6 hours and the food and the ibuprofen, and I can't go on like this. It's so bad. And it just sucks because I was already really stressed about work and where to live and money and all this stuff and emotional things, and like I just felt like I really already was overwhelmed with everything I was juggling inside on my plate. Like I already had a lot on my plate, and with this on top of it, it's just like I can't do it. I just can't do this. So I'm just really praying to God that it chills out, because otherwise I don't know what to do, and I don't have the health insurance, and it's just like, what, do I have to go all the way back to California just to get this teeth out? I don't even know how that'll work. I still have to renew health care over there. I don't know how to do that. And it's like I could maybe stay with someone and go to California just to do the surgery, but like, I don't know, even that sounds like really hard and a long shot. And it's like, it's not just one appointment, it's like you have one for the scans and then another for the thing, and they're usually months out, and I don't even know if I can make it like a month like this. And it's like all the ibuprofen that I'm taking is like, I'm trying to eat enough so that it's okay and drink water, but it's hard. I just made couscous because I looked up like food that's good to eat for stomach pains and stomach lining issues, and they said, you know, like olive oil, couscous, and other things that I don't have in the house, but there was couscous, so I did that, which was nice too because it's tiny. It's weird too, it's like biting down feels good, but chewing is hard because of the motion. And like, I can tell my stomach is already like not happy about all this, even though I'm trying to like protect it as much as I can with the ibuprofen. It's still not liking this. Like, I just know that just popping all this ibuprofen is not good for me. And the thing is, I was fucking so stupid and sort of tried to take my life when I was a senior in high school, and I took a bunch of ibuprofen and Excedrin, extra strength or whatever, and like a bunch of ibuprofen, like a whole big bottle. And I think that really did a number on my stomach. And the doctor said it did. So I just feel like I'm already like ibuprofen compromised, basically. And my liver is like probably not good. And I've had drinking problems. And I've taken a lot of ibuprofen before because of this tooth pain. So it's just like, I can't keep doing this. I know like 3 people now that have died at a young age because of like liver failure that could be related to, yeah, those things. I don't know. But then I keep being like, okay, there are plenty of people with like rheumatoid arthritis or whatever. There's lots of people that have to take constant pain medication. But maybe they get like a special prescription so that it's a little bit better for them. But even then, there's like side effects that can really affect them. I don't know. And but I'm like, yeah, okay, there's plenty of people that take strong pain medication constantly. So like, if they can do it, you can do it. You'll be okay, and maybe your stomach might hurt a little bit, but like, you're just gonna have to take what you can get. There's gonna be some compromises here. Either die in tooth pain or have a little stomach pain, and not as bad of tooth pain. Because even with it, it's like it still hurts, but at least it's manageable. But without that ibuprofen, without at least 800 milligrams, one time I took 3. But it's like, it's still just sucks. And the headache and everything. And I'm so out of it. And I really, really don't know. I'm really praying. God hears my prayers and helps me through this, because I don't know. The throat's kind of hurting here too now. I'm wondering if just from all of this, or the drooling, or it's all the sinuses that are fucking it up. I don't know. I just am really praying it's the weather and it's gonna chill out. Because it's kind of how it's been in the past, but we'll see. Really gotta pray. I really gotta pray. And I've been trying so hard to get, like, everything back. God, I look so yucky. I'm so tired from the ibuprofen too. It kind of has been knocking me out. Sorta, unless the pain is too bad. Because I tried that too. I tried to take a bunch of melatonin to just knock me out, and it didn't work. The pain woke me up and kept me up until I took as much ibuprofen as I could. It's not good. It's just like no joke. And it makes me once again kind of feeling like, oh, you idiot, you take so much for granted. You thought your life was hard before this chronic just pain or whatever, this constant pain. Like, now I'd give anything to go back to just my general existential crisis stresses. Because now I'm just like, Elsa, you were fine. You were fine. You could function. You could go throughout the day without taking anything. You were okay. Now you're in pain all the time, and all you wish is that it would go away. Like what I would give to go back to 2 weeks ago. But I thought I was miserable 2 weeks ago. It's just like... And it is making me think of everybody I know that does have really bad, like, chronic pain and stuff. I know this one guy that has really bad scoliosis or whatever, like, and the pictures of his spine, it's just insane. It's like you can see the curve, like, even without the scans. And he has terrible, crippling back pain all the time and has to just do these weird stretches and breathing and laying flat on the hard floor and stuff, and he has to do that all the time. And I have another friend that has, what is it called? I always forget. Fibromyalgia, or not fibromyalgia, something else like that. That sounds like that. I forget. Oh my god, what is it? Is it fibromyalgia? I totally forget. But she has it and her friend has it, and it's just really, they feel pain all throughout their body all the time. And there's this other person I know that is, and the people that have, the girls that have the pain all in their body, like, they have to get all these special treatments all the time and take medication, and it's just really hard for them. And it sucks because a lot of people don't even believe them that they have this problem, that it's all in their head, or that they're embellishing the pain. And the same thing with this other girl I know. It definitely seems like, especially with women, people just want to act like women are overreacting and being a baby. But even with the guy, I feel like they think that too. It's the sad thing, and that's what I'm realizing with people with this physical pain, is even emotional pain. Any terrible thing you're going through, people just don't want to believe that it's that bad for you. Or they just, after a certain point, they just can't. I think it's partly just because nobody can handle the complaining, like the negativity of it. Like if you're just like, ow, this sucks, ow, this sucks, ow, this sucks. Nobody knows what to say to you. Like, I don't know, get better. Like, I don't know, suck it up. Stop thinking about it. I don't know what to tell you. Like, people just don't even know what to do about it. So then they just go, it can't be that bad. Or where you just need to, like, think of something up. But it sucks because you can't. And this other girl I know, she has, like, she has to get some really crazy surgery for her brain, like some very special rare thing with like the spine hitting her skull or something, and it gives her terrible crippling migraines where she can't do anything and it's really bad. And then the thing is too, and all of them know this, like the struggle is bad enough physically and so draining that you're just drained from it, and then the healthcare on top of it, like it's such a struggle just to figure out the healthcare situation, and it's so expensive, and appointments being months out all the time, and waiting, and the travel to and from these places where the appointments are for the special surgery or doctor or whatever, or treatment. The medication's expensive. It's all really hard to manage and maneuver, and the money and the cost and the time and the drain and the expense, and it just takes everything out of you. It takes absolutely everything out of you. And it's weird too, because I've also been developing this stronger and stronger fear of cancer. I don't know why, just from knowing other people whose lives have been affected by it and stuff, and just being like, oh god, you're getting older, and like I just really fear dying young of liver failure like with some people I know, because I've been unhealthy, and cancer. I'm really scared of cancer because I'm really scared of all those things, all that physical pain and doctors and trying to get through it. It's scary. All of it's really scary, and I'm really scared of how I'm gonna handle all of this. I really am. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know. But at least it's not cancer, you know? Like, I just need this tooth to come out. But unfortunately, it's just that hard to even figure that out. The healthcare system is so nuts. Like, they should really find a way to just let you do whatever you need to do, and then figure out the other shit later whenever. I don't know. I just really feel like I need help to figure it out. I can't figure this all out because I can barely think. And I don't know how to do all that stuff at all. I just don't know what to do. And I really did want to, like, maybe for once have a nice holiday with my family. I haven't seen them in, like, some years, and it'd be cool to go and see them and maybe have a nice Christmas. And now I feel like I'm just gonna be trying to survive this. And the job that I was really looking forward to start getting my life in order, start getting back on the wheel of stability and fortune and money and taking care of things and all that. Like, they are a new opening restaurant, and they were supposed to open in December. Now they're not opening till January. And luckily my cousin said he'd let me stay longer because of that. I asked for like a 1-month extension, as if that's even going to be enough. That's still going to be kind of hard, but we'll see. It might be okay. With this on top of it, though, I don't know. That's why I really needed to go away, so I can just do this job in January and start making money and getting my shit together. I really hope that works out. Or something. I really do believe that there are lots of blessings in disguise, and like whatever's meant to work out will work out. Like if I have to go to California because of healthcare to get it fixed, then maybe the universe is trying to say that I am supposed to be in California actually, and I don't actually want to miss out on California. Like maybe, I don't know. I can't act like I know anything anymore. I really don't. I never have. And it's like I try to have free will and whatever and try and figure out what's best for me, but at the same time I know that it's also gonna be what it's gonna be, and we all just gotta do what we gotta do, and I'm just gonna have to go wherever the wind blows me. Like, I don't really have much choice. And I do feel like sometimes the universe steers you in the direction you don't necessarily want to go, but later you'll realize that it was good for you, that it was going to help you. I don't know. Pray. I do kind of believe that stuff, but it's hard to believe and have faith when everything's really hard. But that's when you're supposed to have it the most, so we'll see. I really, really am praying. Hold on. It really does help when I blow my nose, so I feel like that's gotta be a sign of hope somehow, because it's like, if you can just relieve the sinus issues, it relieves the pressure. Like, maybe, because my sinuses, I mean, they're so easily, I always have sinus issues. I got it from my dad. Like, they're just always kind of bad. So, and they always get worse around winter and then with rainy shit. And it's just, yeah, it's been storming crazy. So, like, maybe if I just take some Mucinex, like some decongestant, what's it called? Or like Sudafed. Sudafed always really helped me with sinus pressure. So, like, maybe that'll really help. And then it's like, do I mix that with all the ibuprofen? Or if I do that, maybe I won't need the ibuprofen as much. And then I just can mix and match that. I'm like trying to play my own doctor right now. And then I asked my dad, because my dad does have a lot of health problems, so he's usually a good person to ask. But sometimes I feel like, I'm like, Dad, I really need your help. And he just gets all like negative on me, like, yep, the world sucks. Fucking healthcare is all screwed up. You're doomed. And I'm like, Dad, that really is not helping me. I was like, Dad, I really need like a simple step-by-step, what would you do if you were me vibe right now. Because I'm desperate, kind of. I just feel like I'm constantly at wit's end, and wit's end just keeps getting like thinner. But I swear to God, if it just chills out in a couple of days and then stays like that, like, if it just does what it does in the past, where it gets bad and then goes away and gets bad and then goes away, and that's just kind of winter for me, and then it chills out, like, maybe I'll get by. As long as it can just chill out, then I think I can make it. I think. It sucks too, because I haven't been drinking, but this definitely just makes me want some hard liquor. Like, you know what hard liquor actually has a good function for? Like, let me just numb this shit right here. Because I got the numbing liquid and it didn't really work. And I was like, I bet a strong whiskey would. But that also brings us to the liver issues. Because liquor is also very hard on the liquor. Or liquor is also very hard on the liver. Especially if you've got ibuprofen in the mix. Liquor and ibuprofen, like, that's a no-no. And liquor works, but I don't know if it works better than ibuprofen, so I'd have to pick one. And yeah, I don't think it's the answer, but there's a part of me that just wants to mix it all and just whatever works, take it all. I think I have a pretty good pain threshold, honestly. I think if people knew how bad it was, like, they'd be in the ER right now. And I told my dad too. I was like, I am like this close to just going to the ER and begging for help. He was like, maybe you should do that. But then I was just like, well, I would if I really actually did think that would work. But I do honestly feel like they're going to be like, sorry, tough luck. We're not dentists and you don't have insurance. And everything's expensive. Sorry. And, you know, so I'll just be SOL. But, alright, well, I guess this is going to be part 1 of my misery journal entry. Because I think my phone's going to die. Hang in there, guys. I'm right there with you. If you're in pain, I feel you. It's emotional too. They're all related. I really believe in that Hindi stuff. Everything affects everything. Mind, body, spirit. If one is fucked up, it's fucking all of it up. Because they're all connected. So, hang in there, hang in there, hang in there.